Hello, welcome to the Venari Podcast. My name is Christian Owen, and I'm today joined by Chris Wasden. So Chris leads the strategy function at the digital therapeutics company Twill, who created the world-leading and mental health wellbeing platform. So yeah, good to see you, Chris.
Yeah, glad to be here.
Fantastic. I mean, so I think initially we were just going to really talk about the whole rebrand really from Happify to Twill, and why did you go to the trouble of making a new brand?
Yeah. So Happify was started by two video game entrepreneurs that really understood the D2C business, but really didn't have any background or experience in healthcare. And so Happify was designed from the very beginning to be a D2C brand.
Mm-hmm.
And as such, it was a very successful D2C brand. People trusted it, they liked it, they remembered it. It was very useful as we provided wellness products. But over the years, and we've been around 10 years, over the years, we became increasingly clinical in our orientation. It's not that we abandoned wellness, but we added beyond wellness. And so we added non-prescription digital therapeutics, prescription digital therapeutics. We've added coaching. We've added now different sort of virtual therapy and virtual psychiatry. We've added communities that are very much disease focused. And so Happify as a D2C brand was a problem for us because we had gone so far beyond that. So every time we would get listed as one of the top 5 apps for mental health, I mean, that was great. And we got all that free advertising without even paying for it because we were so well known. But it caused all of our B2B customers to always think of us as this wellness company.
Yeah.
So we needed to have a package for our company, a brand, if you will, that really represented more of what we had become and also was flexible enough that it could hold as a package all that we were becoming. And so what that meant is that Happify remains. It's still an app. It's still a wellness app, but it's just one of the many products that we have within Twill Therapeutics. And then we have Twill Care. And then we have now what we focus on and what we really sell are called sequences.
Right.
And so sequences are bespoke design configurations of digital products and services around a specific therapeutic problem we're trying to solve. So we have sequences now in multiple sclerosis, in psoriasis, and mental health, in pregnancy. And then we have other sequences on the drawing board in various stages of development that we will announce in the future around other medical conditions. So that was the purpose of the rebrand.
Right, I see. And I suppose kind of apart from what you mentioned there around kind of the fact that it was just very much kind of D2C, were there any other kind of like issues or concerns? I mean, I'm guessing probably not, given the fact that the brand still kind of exists, but was there anything else kind of behind that rebrand and move to Twill apart from that?
But there was some brand simplification. So what had happened is because Happify was not the higher brand architecture, it was just one of many products. We then added other products. What we needed to do was really simplify all of that branding into a structure, which we've now done, where we have basically 2 different product brands. We have Twill Care for the community and the patient journey management and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then within Twill Care, we have Twill Care for psoriasis, for MS, right? So the Copra brand went away. And then we had Twill Therapeutics. And within Twill Therapeutics, we had our PDTs, our NPDTs, our wellness products that all fit within Twill Therapeutics. And then to that, we then bolt on additional third-party services. But it simplified the branding and naming and the organization of where other products fit as well.
So I suppose if you were to look at kind of, Twill now, how would one, describe the company kind of maybe in one sentence, or, how do you see it just as purely Twill?
Yeah, so the strategy we follow, we call precision care.
Mm-hmm.
So we deliver precision care, which is delivering the right therapy to the right person at the right time in the way that they want it.
Mm-hmm.
And that therapy is not just digital. It can be any type of therapy. We have prescribers that can prescribe medication as well as digital therapeutics. We have coaches that can coach you along your patient journey. We have therapists that can also provide therapeutic treatments for you. So So we follow precision care as a company, which is the combination of precision medicine and step care approaches to patient treatment. And we do that in therapeutic areas. As I mentioned, MS, psoriasis, pregnancy, mental health. And we deliver that. Our form of precision care is delivered through sequences. So sequences are where you can have this bespoke connection of digital products and services around a specific therapeutic problem to help patients no matter where they are in their journey. So that's what we do. We deliver precision care through sequences in specific therapeutic areas.
Sounds like it's great success, I suppose. And well, final question really is, where do you see Twill in the next 5 years? I mean, what's that kind of long-term plan?
We are unusual among all the companies in our space, in our strategy and our approach. And I think we're just going to be doubling down on this, focused on additional therapeutic areas. So what you find, and I'll go through a few of the areas in which we're unusual. So one is that we have customers in all the customer segments. So we have employers, large companies that are, big tech companies that are global in nature. We have large health plans that are customers. We have large pharmaceutical companies that are customers, and we have large health systems. So we play broader than any other company with regards to types of customers. And then we have this sequence approach, which also plays broader than everybody else. We have direct consumer wellness. We have around the community and the patient journey. We have direct consumer wellness in the wellness app space for therapeutics.
Yeah.
We also have non-prescription digital therapeutics, which are very much disease focused in these other areas, like I mentioned, with MS, psoriasis, rheumatoid arthritis, cancer, other conditions. And then we even have PDTs. So we have one PDT that's in clinical trials right now for major depressive disorder and generalized anxiety disorder. So we play broader than any other company with regards to types of digital experiences and types of regulatory requirements that we follow. Mm-hmm. And everything we do is on a single digital platform that is FDA grade, following the FDA's good manufacturing practices from a QMS perspective. And then we play broader than others with regards to these third-party services that we have. So coaching, therapy, psychiatry. So our strategy, this precision care strategy where we're delivering sequences, is a much more robust experience for patients, so that we can deal with any patient within the condition, regardless of their severity, regardless of the type and nature of their condition. And so that's kind of one big difference between us and others. The other is that when you look at engagement, so any digital therapy that is only downloaded and used once will never be effective. So activation, which is what we call activation, is downloading and using it once, does not deliver outcomes. And 99% of most healthcare apps only activate. All right, you use it once, you never use it again, right? So what's really different about us is that we have very high sustained engagement. So at 2 months, 2/3 of the people are still using our product. At 1 year, 40+% are still using our product. At 3 years, 30% of people are using our product. So our sustained engagement is 10 times higher than other companies in our space. And because it's 10 times higher, we're able to deliver better outcomes on a consistent basis than other companies. Right. So that's a huge differentiator in what we do. So there's a lot of things about our business and our business model that are highly differentiated versus others in this space, which enables us to deliver this precision care strategy that I talked about in ways that no one else can. So what you'll see in the next 5 years is that we will have about 10 different sequences that we will be delivering our products and services in the future.
Brilliant. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that certainly materializes. And I really appreciate you, you joining us today, Chris, and kind of giving us that insight.
Good. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thanks so much.